the closest guy to the football, man. It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella is nowhere to go when you...
And it is out of play. They make the stop, and there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that's all about.
It all. I am strong against the current. I've been through the trenches. I've also felt hopeless. So I'm back on the bottom. I can't quit. I elevate.
And ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short, making that official reach for his flag. He is down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard in 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They had to kick a field goal on their first drive. They really need to punch it in the end zone on this one on 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead and going for the touchdown on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipmen with terrible field position, deep in their own territory, trying to work their way out. He'll ride his man on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We're with the running game on 1st down now, back at it. Give to the fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Quick completion on the out route. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The option look. He'll toss it. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the pitch. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. Now on the option. What a job off front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Off the play fake. Fires downfield. Complete in the middle. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here.
You know, you toss the ball to the running back to get him away from all the big boys, right? Like, stay away from the beef. Those guys get you on the ground.
Now everybody wanna see, everybody wanna see their name on the lights. Everybody wanna know my young stop. They don't wanna speak in my heart. Fucking they don't wanna work on me. And I'm on the level, no traction. Please stop talking. Might give me peace for the reaction. Fucking shot on the action. I feel like I feel.
After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle with Santiago. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next leg of running.
They stuck in them on the left and got no traction. They take for themselves so they get no fashion. I give me peace for the reaction. Fucking shot on the action.
What they're preaching, they all believe they can do something very special this season.
Minutemen going back to work on offense. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives. And I think this offense here, nice to get explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defensive effort in the last drive. Instead of letting the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on the fourth down, you're right. Playing some of those explosive shots and getting those big plays. There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forces them to have to work on schedule a little bit. I think the good of that
yeah, it's in a different direction. Need to change my trajectory. But it's okay that I'm still losing.
At the end of the game, third down percentage, it tells a huge story that goes a long way in deciding who
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the ground game. Got it up to the front. And he's brought down after a nice game. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They got a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And here comes the Navy offense. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off for the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend, but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
The play action fake. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the left. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy will have to punt it away. Fair catch called for and take it at the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. There he goes. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. UMass quickly back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. He's got his man. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Looking for space. It's Pope. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
Yeah, and you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Santiago. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Blunt. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. On the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Santiago. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Wants to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. On the option. The pitch. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Goes to the option. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that kicker needed to club up. Unfortunately, the ball hits the crossbar.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Trying to start the drive with a pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got a man, it's Eaton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Works the middle of the field. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I'm not a huge fan of the prevent defense because you usually prevent yourself from winning is what I like to say for it. But how about the defense still getting a sack in prevent? You don't see that very often.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. The sure hands, it's Eaton. And they're able to make the tackle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. It's a fumble! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it and run right. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll work his way down to the 28. UMass quickly back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Caught behind the line. It's Eaton. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Florida State is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 15 to Temple. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the option. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. The option look. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. It's caught. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's Eaton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Navy offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. First play of the drive wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Blunt. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the right. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. They'll try the run. Turning it on. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Hand off from the shotgun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Eaton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. He's moving out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UMass! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Spits it out to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Breaks into the open. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it.
What's up, Brody?
What's up, Brody?
He didn't make it.
How you doing today, man?
And hope is still alive.
Taking it heavy.
He'll start this drive.
Has niggas been on?
Got it in the middle. It's Blunt. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Gets the back moving. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. He'll pitch it.
So has anybody been in the party, or has it just been you?
They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Not really many.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll go to the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. On the run, it's Blunt. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Man, I think back in the day, this is a no-brainer. You're punting the football and believing in your defense, but analytics all the time now telling you to be aggressive. I'm interested to watch this play. Obviously, if you're aggressive, you might could run this clock out and end the football game and not have to put your defense back on the field.
They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 40. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the right. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That is no good. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Catch is made at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. to the ground with the back. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll try the toss to the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll run the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Turns it loose. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. Looking to fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Power football with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Give to the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down and more. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Minutemen! And the stomping has commenced. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And with this touchdown, man, you got to get a little bit excited. Getting your first win of the season. First 2 weeks has not gone how you wanted it to go. But today, put a good game together. Offense now scoring this last
Yo,
touchdown.
Droopy,
Defense
bro.
go out, hold on, don't make big mistakes, and you got your first dub of the season.
Yo, fuck all of that. After this shit is over, I need my motherfucking get back, bitch.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this
Run your
lead.
shit.
Man down on the play as
You
the
hear me?
officials take a break to let him be
You heard
checked
me?
out.
No, what you say?
Run your
Kickoff
shit.
unit on the field, and this defense will be
Say
called on
less.
to protect this lead.
You right. You made me run my
He'll bring
shit
it out.
yesterday,
It's Jordan.
but today I'm making you run all the
Didn't
pockets,
find any
boy.
crease
I
in
need
that kickoff
everything in them
coverage, and
pockets,
he'll be
boy.
stopped at the 17. And Navy
Oh,
will
we're gonna
go
be
back
digging.
on the attack. That 4th down gamble
All
didn't
right.
pay off on the
That's a
last
bet.
drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Dave.
I'm digging for
Yeah, and
gold,
everybody
baby.
wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back open in the middle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Turns it on at midfield. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Hauls it in.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. A strike downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Cause I'm